Yo, what up? This your man V from Pain and Fun, and we back with a new. Yo, we don't want to hear all that, man. Where's the reactions, yo? It's Jordan Lucas, New Cassidy. Fuck out of here with all that barber shit, man. We want some real shit, man. Where's the ratchetness, man? I get that, but at the end of the day, this is a barbershop YouTube channel, so it's like we're not gonna be doing that like all the time. Yo, you changed. What happened? Like. We want to see reactions. What's up with the comic books? What's up with your album? When's your album dropping? Anyway, we back with another episode of How I Became a Barber with my man Kyle. Who is Kyle?
My name is Kyle. I think I like K or KP.
KP?
Or K. My Instagram name is The Undertaker. I was cutting, I think, my own hair when I was like 15. I kept getting screwed up, so I was cutting my own hair, trying to get it the way I wanted it. I was cutting my cousin's hair, I was cutting my brother's hair, friends, just like buzzes, easy stuff, nothing, no lining. I just did it on and off for like a couple years. I always liked it. I always had a pair of clippers. My cousin who worked at Cosmoprof bought me a nice pair of Babyliss clippers and like trimmers when I was like 16 maybe.
Where did you start?
My basement. Just cutting out of my basement. Cutting out of my house.
In Tonawanda?
Yep. Kids from school, Comer West, and then I went to the Cut. I was always hanging out at the Cut with him.
Oh, with Doughboy Choach?
And watching him too, like that really got me, you know. But I saw the way, like, love the dude, but I saw the way he did things and I wanted to do it differently, and like, he was slicing too much. But yeah, then I started cutting just on the side, just friends, like here and there, 1 or 2 a month, nothing crazy.
So you're related to Doughboy Choach, right?
Yeah, like kind of.
So why you didn't want to go work in his shop? On the come up.
I didn't know what I was doing then. You know, like I didn't know if I wanted to go to, I was in school for culinary, then I was playing hockey, I was moving to Vegas possibly. Hair was like the last thing on my mind, it was more like a hobby. Me and my cousin would cut each other. He was cutting out in Vegas, out of his garage. He was pretty good. Learned some things from him. And then came back here, got in a bunch of trouble here. Started cutting rehab when I went to rehab.
What kind of
I
trouble
was like
did
the
you get?
barber in rehab.
Oh damn, that's shit. You was probably slicing everybody. Right?
Everybody.
What kind of trouble did you get into?
I got a DWI in Vegas. Came home the next day, and then just was not happy that I was back in Buffalo. So I just kind of got into pills. I had an injury, hockey injury. I was prescribed pills for that, so I just got into pills and drugs and bad people, and I was young and made a bunch of mistakes. My hair brought me out of it, you know, like I was doing detailing, cars on the side, just trying to make money. And then, yeah, I got in rehab. I was in rehab a bunch of times. I was always the barber there. And I met a roommate of mine's sister runs the Buffalo School of Barbering over here. Told me to go talk to her. So I did, and yeah, invested, paid for, you know, got me in. I had to pay for my kit, pay for everything else. Boom, started. Went through school. Was cutting stills out of my basement as hard as I could every day. Yeah, and then started working here. And I got my license. You know, and I always liked hair, so I figured I'd try it. Started cutting. You know, doing more. Before I went to school, I started like booking appointments like at my house to see if I could keep up with it. Dude, I did all right. I sucked though. Like I was just learning myself. Like I was probably screwing people up.
What pushed you more, the people, or the people wanting you to cut their hair, or your need for the money?
Money really had nothing to do with it because I had sold my business. I was fine for a little while. Went back to school full time to barber college. Kind of saved a little and was able to just do school full time because I couldn't do both. I don't think, you know, like my attention span needs to be on one thing. But yeah, it was really never about the money. It was more about, I think, the freedom, you know, to make your own hours, to kind of be your own boss type of thing. And it's creative too. Like I always liked it, and I feel like I was good at. People always like their haircuts for the most time, you know. And I feel like I could help them a little bit, you know. It's just a good skill to have. I feel like everyone should know how to cut hair.
Well, then we wouldn't have a way to like make money if everybody knew.
True, but it's a good skill. Like I tell everyone, like JoJo who comes, you know, like you should know how to do that. You could cut through school. You could, like, if you're in college, cut all your friends. make some money, you know, because the start as a barber, it was hard. Like my first couple weeks here, it was hard. It was really hard. Hard to make money, hard to get customers and clientele. Like it's a process to be a barber. Like it took me what, almost 4 years to get to this point, 3.5 years to get here. You know, and I still got such a long way to go.
How you figure?
A lot of my stuff, I feel like I'm hard on myself. Like a lot of my things, I don't like the way they come out. And I see, like the way, I know I shouldn't compare myself to other people, but I see other people's cuts and I'm like, I don't mind just to get like that. But I'm still learning the craft. Like I, you know, really only dove into it and actually focused on it in the last 3 years. Before it was just more like, yeah, I could do it. You know, I could cut your hair.
I would say you came a long way in 3 years.
Oh yeah, probably the most though since I've been here. Like the school gives you that like foundation and like sanitation and helps you get your license and all that, but I didn't learn most of it until I got here. Like how to actually live and work as a barber. You know, like it's super hard to keep it scheduled and your hours and you're standing all day and your breaks and like it's not what I thought it was, like an easier job. And it's not, but I think that's what makes me like it more because it is like challenging. I usually like to pick something up and get it pretty quickly. Show me once and I'll figure it out. I'll do it. But hair, it's been like hard for me. Not hard, but just challenging for me.
What are your thoughts when you see people come in here and struggle?
I relate with them. I relate with them because I was there. I'm still there. I still not struggle, but like still, you know, some cuts are hard. Like it's like shit, you know, it takes a while to do. But I feel like it's a learning process. You got to stick it out and like, yeah, my first couple weeks here were definitely tough. Super tough. I wasn't ready. I went from school. This is my first shop that I've been in. I've never cut in a shop before. This is the first one. So it was definitely a adjusting period. But my mind was in it, and I was determined that the shit wasn't gonna, you know, get the best of me type of thing. Like, and I have a passion for it. I love it. Like, I feel like we could help people, you know, like an aesthetic doctor.
What would you say like is the farthest thing you ever seen a barber do?
Not much, because I've been school and then here. I was never like in a shop. I can't even. The worst thing probably like dropping a comb and just using that. Like that's it. Nothing like savage. I don't think. I can't even imagine this shit.
Yo, he dropped the comb. He's the worst.
Right. That's probably the only like bad stuff I've seen. Or someone cut someone. I've seen someone cut someone.
You seen me cut someone. So, all right. So you've been cutting in the shop for about a year and a half now. 18
a little
months?
over a year and a half. Like I had my own business for years, but I just worked for myself. I never had to be like accountable to like one else or anything else. Like now I kind of do, and it's nice. Like I like it. Like I got a good routine. I don't know. I was trying to just change my life anyway. So like when the shop came, it really helped me like have better routine and wake up earlier.
What made you decide, of all shops, like it's a ton of shops, everybody wants Kyle. What made you decide to come here?
Honestly, Dom, because when I was first in barber school, he was there like a month or two maybe when I was there. And he had like a hat, fade and full hat. He was always showing us pictures and like he kind of made me know of the shop. And then, I don't know, it was close. I saw pictures. He talked up about it so much. I knew Rulon was working here, so someone else from school was here. I just heard good things, Mr. Nick. You know, as soon as I came, like I figured I would just check it out. As soon as that first day I came, I had an interview with you. Mr. West was here. I was like, this is what it just fit. I was trying to get in down the street.
Crockett and Co.
Where I did my internship there, but that I'm glad I didn't because that wouldn't have.
What's wrong with Crockett and Co?
Oh, nothing at all. They're amazing, but like, it's just different style. You know what I mean? Like it's more diverse here, and I like that better. Came into the demo cut Monday, and then started Tuesday.
You kind of came into like a semi-finished product.
Yeah, because there was still and that wasn't here. There was a lot of stuff that wasn't here. The one bench wasn't here. Then these chairs, we were only at 4.
Yeah, it was only for a chair.
I took the first chair.
You come into the shop, fresh out of school. You're in the first chair of the barber shop.
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking because I still didn't have, like, my skills weren't still up to par, so I was, like, nervous on cuts, didn't have any clientele. My first 2 weeks, man, maybe it was longer than 2 weeks, but I wanted to quit. I was like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do this, and it was, like, a lot. Mr. West was like, man, you're making it too hard on yourself. Just cut the fucking hair, just, like, do it, you know what I mean? Like, why are you... So I did. I stuck it out, you know? Usually I don't stick shit out. I just, I'm done with this. And I leave, but... Stuck it out and yeah, started building clientele. It's probably like 6 months though. It took a while to get just everything down. Like you gotta have your rent ready for Saturday and like, you know, prepare that during the week and just being your own boss. Like I was kind of used to it, but like it still took a long time. And it was frustrating because you don't make money when you first start. Like you will if you catch walk-ins and stuff, but what keeps me going is, you know, my regulars. So I understand people coming in and it's like, it's a whole nother game, like especially from school. I thought school, they did prepare me a lot for things, but like it doesn't prepare you for a shop, you know. Like even the internship we did was only 40 hours, but it's still, I had no idea. Came here and lost it. It was so hard. I wanted to quit all the time. I was like, I don't know if I can do this, if I can do this all the time. But then it got easier. I got more confident. I think that was it. Like I found confidence in myself, you know, with cuts and just cutting them and people liking it. It worked out. It took a long time though. I still got a ways to go. I feel like I'm still not happy with all my cuts.
Where'd you get the confidence from?
Just doing it myself, I think, and having people back me, like having you back me and him, and like just do it. Like you got to do it at some point, you know, like not having any. I don't know what the word is, like enable me, like no one like make excuses for me or like anything like that. Like I just had to, you know, buck up and do it. It sucks. Usually I'm not good at that, like fighting through shit, but it gets easier the more you do it, I think.
You fought through recovery. Wasn't that a tougher battle than this?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
tell me
it's all different. It's all different. But learning how to cut hair was tough.
More tougher than recovery from substance abuse?
No, man, I don't know. Probably about the same. The apples and oranges, like you need different skills, I guess, for each, you know. But coming right out of recovery, and not like working, because they tell you, oh, don't work, and just go to meetings every day.
What?
And you don't really have like a social life. Your social life is other recovering people. And they treat you almost like you're like sick, you know? Like, oh, he's sick, he can't work. Like, and that kind of fucks me up. Like, that just made it worse. Like, I was like bored and didn't have a purpose and didn't have something that like drove me every day, you know? And I always just thought I just want to stay home. Like, that's the life, just to stay home. But when I am home, I hate it. I just want to be here and work because now I have like a routine and, you know, things that are appreciated here. And yeah, I feel like that took me out of it a lot. Like I feel like the working helps with the addiction issues, recovery. You know, you got to have a purpose, even if it's just working. Like you got to get up, get yourself, you know, dressed and showered and routine, and just do it. Like it sucks, but you don't want to do it coming out of. I feel like addiction and recovery, your confidence is zero, pretty much. Like you hate yourself and you hate everyone else. Probably hates you too because you're a scumbag. So it took a long time. It took a really long time, but I'm there now. Like I got confidence now. It's growing better than it was. I still like. I hate some of my cuts sometimes, and like. But
why do you hate your cuts?
Because I compare myself to other people. Like looking on Instagram and like all these
motherfuckers using sprays and filters and dyes and Photoshop shit. You gonna compare your shit to that?
No, I know. But like still, like, and seeing you and Mr. West, like the cuts you guys put out, and even Vega, some of his cuts are like, damn, how does he even, you know? He's got one pair of clippers and a pair of outliners.
I don't think we have any weak links here.
I wouldn't say weak links. I would say, you know, need things to improve on. Yeah, everyone has something to improve on.
I don't think it's the cut, to be honest with you. I think it might be the. I think it might be the intangibles. Just the client acquisition seems to be like a little less aggressive than I would like.
Oh yeah,
You know? But you're going at your pace, and I can't make you want. You know, you want what you want. Like, I can't push you like, yo, you need to take more pictures, post more pictures, do this, do that, and you don't really. You're happy with the clients that you have.
I am, but I see now that I need to do that more. You know, like pass out cards. Like I was telling Vegas the other day, we should just go in the mall or school or like somewhere. You know what I mean? Like we gotta promote more. I stopped doing it when I first started. I was so hungry. I'm still hungry, but I don't know. I was posting every day. I'm at the shop. I'm at the shop. I'm at the shop. I'm at the shop.
Is there a part of you that feels like I don't want to put the target on my back? I don't want the other barbers to hate me. I don't want the overwhelming clientele that's kicking down the door every day. I don't want my phone blowing up. I don't want
that's
those.
not it.
You know,
I want that. Like that's fine. You know, if that's what I'm going for. Like on the app, I think it's more just my own like insecurities of the way the cut looks. You know, like I feel like other people would say something. I'm like, well, I don't even want their opinion, so I'm not even gonna post it. Like I don't even care what you really think about it. You know, I think it's more of that, of what other people think.
Barbers and hairdressers, you're busy and time is important. Why are you still going to a store for your most used supplies? Items such as neck strips, razors, aftershave, and disinfectant spray are available now in our monthly Barber Box. It's more convenient, cost-effective, and you'll never miss any walk-ins. It's simple. At onebarberbox.com, you can subscribe and save. We have the best professional products, and our service is here to make your job easier. We'll keep you stocked up while you focus on your clients. Let's get you started today at onebarberbox.com.